I'm Audray Luck, and this is my place, Luck's Place. It's a vintage clothing store in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hi, I am Alder, and I own Adornments by Alder, which is a magical and intention jar jewelry company.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I have a business called Intuitive Empowerment, where I guide people through deep self-exploration.
Today, the three of us collaborated to host an event that was centered around trade and barter and community building among the spiritual, mystical, and magical folks of Chattanooga and the surrounding areas. I saw a lot of clothing swaps happening, and I kind of had this idea of like, what if you did that but for tarot decks? And then it was like, well, if you're doing tarot decks, why don't you just do all magical tools and cool found nature objects and altar pieces, incense holders, whatever is within your imagination is something like magical and mystical of value to you or to someone else.
Well, they reached out to me with this wonderful idea, and they wanted to use my space to host this event, and I was all on board for that because I'm all about community, all about sharing, all about supporting, and this was just a beautiful way to bring the community together where we can just share what we have with one another, and I just thought that it was just a great idea, and I absolutely wanted to be a part of it, and I was honored that they wanted to use my space to do this.
You only need to take like one drop once a day, but to be consistent with it for like a week or so before you'll see, and then you'll forget about it and be like, I don't really need that anymore, and you can move on, and it's really nice. So, what are in your little bags? These are earrings, and these are some are semi-precious, but this is I had beads left over. So you might have like adventurine and then plastic pearls, because that's what this one is.
So with all of the work that I do, it comes back to intention. And so I felt like this event would be very intentional and community-centered. So I was really excited. I have worked with Alder in other capacities before. I've worked with Audray in other capacities before, so I just couldn't wait. And it lit up my inner child for sure.
Again, this was more intentional, but the stuff that didn't like sell at the last fair that I was at. So like, this is a string of apatite beads, but I put some pearls on there with it, and apparently
That's pretty.
I think it was great, but no, it didn't sell. So this past year, so this is like yellow.
So what do we have in mind for events in the future? What is the future of this fair and anything like it that you all want to put on in the next few months, the next couple of years? What's the plans?
Yeah, I think all of us, is it okay if I think all of us wanted to see how this went, because it felt very experimental to an extent, and see if, people even wanted to do it and how it went. And I feel like now we're sitting here after a really successful and enjoyable magical night, and there's a possibility maybe of it becoming a seasonal event. So we did this on the spring equinox, so then have another event for the solstice, the other equinox, and the winter solstice, to kind of encourage that seasonal, like, cleaning out change that needs to occur for everyone.
I've got lavender, but it is kind of sheer, so it would depend on. But if you wore like a nude bra or anything.
Good about how it went tonight, then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we feel
Huge
good.
success.
So happy and grateful.
Inspirational. If you want to shop my store in person at my location in Chattanooga, you can send me a message to set up a private appointment and shop all of my collection of my vintage and antique clothing and textiles. And you can find me online at www.luxplace.com, or you can find me on Instagram. It's going to be lux__place__. And yes.
Right now you can just find me on Instagram at Adornments by Alder. Stay tuned to that page for more of my products, more events, and a future website.
My business is called Intuitive Empowerment. I'm a hypnotist, I am a reader, and a mentor. You can find me at intuitive.empowerment on Instagram or at intuitiveempowerment.net. So the thing that ties the three of us together is how community focused that we are. So we would love to hear from you, whether it's through DM or email, however you want to get in touch. We also love collaboration. So if you have an idea for a way that we could build community together, we would love to hear about it.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're amazing.
Yeah, you really are.
That was, I feel like you
My Leo
just
moon is like,
Yeah.
you do words so good.
I'm gonna make up a recipe and like,
Please include some of these
Oh,
outtakes.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
This is so much fun.
Yeah, this really is.
Okay.